But they do proxies for everything you could think of.
Okay, let me screen share. Not screen share, but put it on my screenage here. Wait a minute. Oh, let me display capture. We'll do it the easy way. Display capture. Let me make Neil's picture a little smaller because you can't see it. I got him huge on the screen here. Put him in the corner. And let me move this right here. Now let's go to my web page. There we go. This is Station Forge. Yeah, this looks familiar. Got some welcome packs. Let's go to their store. 420 things here. Yeah, they definitely do Adeptus Mechanicus proxies.
Yep.
The Grimguard, Scavengers. What are yours called?
I think they're Scavengers.
Oh yeah, they got some good stuff.
They do lots. They do a lot of cool like Traitor Guard sets.
Yeah.
Quite good with like ogres in them and everything like that.
What are these things? Scavenger drones. Let's take a look at the drones. Huh. Yeah, that is cool. Find a use for them.
Definitely. I mean, you don't have to do them as a Mechanicus. You can do them as something. You could play them as something else if you wanted, Necrons or whatever.
Yeah, those would fit perfect. So this is the batch you got. No, yeah, the Scavengers. I'm trying to find yours.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing I've changed is they normally have got little arms on their shoulders.
Yeah.
That I'm not a fan of, so I just cut those off.
Huh.
But they had, if you look at find the photo, they got like little extra arms on their shoulders. I think they're Scavengers running or something like that. Or they're just Scavengers.
Let me go to the bottom here. Look at these big ass things.
Oh yeah, I've got one.
What?
So I got some robots, and I bought one that I'm put together at the moment. But it's like the you know, the big Mechanicus ones that look like a 70s robot. They used to come in. You get a pack of 3 of them, and you got a little guy that had to put the cassette in to tell them what to do.
Yeah.
They do a version of that I got. It's all multi-part, so you can take some. I mean, resin sticks well with super glue, but this is you'd have to sort of like work out because the legs like 3 or 4 different parts, and the arms are all different parts, and well, I've got the secret for it, which is my little cup of baking powder. For the super glue. Oh yeah, set super glue up a treat.
Let's look at this one. Octopods. Scavenger octopods. It's taking forever to load. Let's see. Oh, they're super cool. So, for me, for example, it would cost me $18. That's all. $18. And I get all the STL files for all these freaking guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys. 10 different poses. Multi-pose stuff here. Look at that. For 18 bucks. And I can just print as many as I want. That's 3D printing and what you could do. Or you could buy these pre-printed Like, I guess that's what Neil's doing. He's buying these pre-printed. I'm sure the price isn't bad at all, and he don't
No,
have to mess about with the printing.
no, the price is good.
And they're beautiful. Look at this. That's awesome. Can you see these pictures, Neil, on the screen?
No.
Oh, why not? What's going on here?
No. Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, no, they're really cool. They do some really cool. The leaders, Mechanicus type leaders,
I saw them.
as well.
Let me go back and bookmark the main page here for Station Forge. Station Forge on My Mini Factory. If anyone wants that link, I'm going to put it in the chat. Let me reload it. I'll put that in the chat. If our chat is still going. Still going, did at my end. I don't know if the chat's still, I don't know if this is still going. Can you guys hear us and see us? Damn it. It says it is. But there's the link. Let me go back and save it. Put it in my best 3D folder. That'll be good enough for now. Yeah, thanks for letting me know all those. Make it easier to find stuff for options for Adeptus Mechanicus. And maybe some other factions. There you go. Let me check the stream and make sure it's going on YouTube. No, ended. I figured. Maybe it's a YouTube thing. Hmm?
Yeah, it's got to be a YouTube thing, I would think.
It could be
'Cause
YouTube.
you would get some sort of error message, wouldn't you, on your end if it was if it was your mixer or whatever.
Yeah, and I'm not.
No.
But the funny thing is, do you know what it is doing? It's relaunching a brand new stream on YouTube. Because I have it set on YouTube where if the stream goes down, it automatically starts a new one. And the thing is, I wouldn't even know it's streaming somewhere. It's a whole different title. It's my default settings. But I'm back to it now. Big Small is in there. This has been a tech nightmare still. I'm still painting and listening. Yeah, it's still going. Big Small, what happens is if it shuts down my stream, YouTube will make a new one automatically. It's poof, it's there. So if you're looking at the stream and suddenly it's gone down, just go back to your main feed and you'll see my new one. Because it'll make a new one. Kind of a pain in the ass, really, for you. So it wouldn't shock me if nobody watched tonight. I'm sorry. Of course, you got Neil to listen to, not just me. So come on in here. Join us for this crazy chat. Don't get tired of it.
I've been doing some Eldar as well.
Eldar, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did some Guardians earlier.
Okay.
Earlier in the year, I did some Guardians, and I've got some jet bikes, so I thought I'd give jet bikes a go.
I haven't seen those.
No. Did I post it out? I've posted the Guardians. I don't think I only did it on. I'm sure I did it on Musty Wargamers site.
Probably. Maybe I missed it.
Did you?
Or
I did it
just-
on. I know I did it on there's a one-page rule thing I follow on Discord.
I see ya.
Posted them on.
Maybe I missed them. How long ago was it?
No, God, it'd have been April time, May, March, April time, I think.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, it was a while ago. They did this Black Guardians.
Yeah.
There was the what's the name of the draft board? Eltok or whatever it is, something like that.
Altiak or something. Yeah. I know what you're talking
It's the
about.
one that's it's one that's black and bone color scheme.
Never played Elder, but I played against them. I remember my opponent had all the different craft worlds represented in his army. Just the hodgepodge of stuff. Even those jesters. What are they called? The
Harlequins.
Harlequins. I had some of those.
Yeah, I've painted the old one every now and again over the years. I've never had an army of them.
No. I'm going to be starting up on my sisters again pretty soon.
Yeah, is that the new ones or original?
Nah, it's the new ones. I had the originals though. I had them.
Yeah.
And sold them as well. Never painted them though. I had these brand new box sets of all the different, the ones with the wings on the back that were flying and the normal sisters, but I never did anything with them. I got a ton of the newer ones ever since, I don't know, maybe 8th edition, but I got all the ones since then that they've been churning out.
Yeah.
Combat Patrol, everything.
Yeah, a lot of people I know had the old ones and then sold them, and then have rebought the new ones.
They're nice. They're really nice. I love painting them.
Yeah.
Absolutely love painting them.
Yeah, they're some of the better looking models.
Rosemary, I don't know if you've met her yet. Do you know Rosemary, Byron's girlfriend?
Not sure.
Not sure. You probably haven't. She's collecting and painting for 40K and Kill Team, or Gill Team with a G, because that's what you get when you have nothing but girls playing Kill Team. Gill Team. But she's working on the Sisters of Battle for both of those games. She's a great painter, really good stuff.
Yeah.
And she's new to it. She's never really played the game, and she's got a friend, another lady friend, who's going to introduce her to Kill Team and getting her excited about it. So she's painting up the faction and Kill Team for the Sisters. Yeah. And they look fantastic. She's my inspiration. That's all I can say.
Have they made like a standalone Kill Team? So not just the regular models, they've actually made separate Kill Team models.
They're called Noviates or something, and they definitely look different. Their color scheme is kind of like a light blue or a gray. I don't know. I'd have to look again, but they're definitely different. They got their headgear in particular is different. They look more like nuns, but they're definitely Sisters of Battle. You still get the vibe, but they look different.
Yeah, because a lot of the Kill Teams are like they might be the regular army types, but they make them special sculpt.
Yep. Make them a little different. I've never played Kill Team.
No, I played it, the original, the first edition.
Did you?
Yeah, I got the rules. I got some plastic counters and everything for the first edition.
Huh. That's the edition I bought and never played it.
Yeah, and then they completely changed it.
Yeah.
So you couldn't use the Kill Teams. You had to use their specific Kill Teams.
Bastards.
And that put me off.
Yeah. And I never even had a chance to play it. It's like they changed the whole freaking game. You mean I bought all this? Well, okay, I got lots of figures and terrain. Tokens I could use for something, but that's it. Bastards. So I never bought the second edition. Never got into it. So.
The good thing about the first edition is it's got the army lists in the book.
Yeah.
If you want to play whatever, you can make. They've got the army, the troop types and everything in the book.
Mm-hmm. That's nice. Is that what you did? You bought the boxed starter?
No, I just bought the rule because my friend always buys box sets. Always bought all the box sets. So I think he bought 2 of the box sets, and I just bought a set of the rules.
I bought the box.
I know we had tons of terrain to game on, all the little tractors and things, and
Yeah. Heard a knock. Is that you? Yeah, it's
might be the cat jumping on something.
Uh-oh. You're outside in your shed, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the shed.
Where nobody can find you.
Well, they can because the light's on. So let's see.
Yeah.
And they just follow the electric cable coming from the kitchen to the shed.
Oh, he's out there again.
Well, it's not even my shed anymore. It's my daughter's, technically.
Yeah. Oh, is there stuff in there? You got like a little corner or something?
Yeah, there's 2 desks. There's one that's got all the stuff on it, and then there's the desk I mat that's got my stuff on it.
Nobody.
But it's a new shed. It was a new shed that was bought for my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. Got insulation, carpets, the works.
Wow. How big is it?
It's not very big. It's only a little bit bigger than the last shed.
Yeah.
So about 6 by 8 or something like that. 6 foot by 8 foot, something like that.
Okay, that's pretty tight actually, but I don't know, over in the UK, you guys, that might be a mansion.
Well, we've only got a tiny garden, so
Mm-hmm. The land of tiny homes.
It's got plenty of space for 2 desks in here and all boxes of junk and everything. So
Yeah. Is that where you do all your hobbying now? Really don't have any other space in the house?
No, well, I've got my desk, got my computer desk upstairs, but I've pretty much moved all my paints down here, brushes, most of the models. There's just bits and bobs left up there, and that's where my bookshelf is. With some of my books, apart from the ones I've been allowed to take down into the living room.
Gotcha.
We've got a bookshelf in the living room now. It's got all my bigger books, big uniform books and stuff. The ones that give the police a heart attack if I ever post something.
Yeah.
Naughty,
I don't want.
Facebook.
I don't
want. They
want.
come in my room,
Yeah.
come in my house, and look in the bookshop, and it's all World War II SS and.
Yeah, I don't want to get into that topic, but I do have to say you guys got it pretty freaking bad.
Yeah.
When it comes to that. But anyway. What a terrible thing. I mean, even on Facebook, I've gotten in trouble for posts that were just showing uniform colors of German Wehrmacht. Oh, they have a symbol on it, of this or that.
Yeah.
And they get taken down.
My brother-in-law, he used to do lightsabers.
Yeah.
And he did an anime style one, and he had the it was like an Akira style one, lightsaber and he put the Japanese flag on it. The one that the Navy used with the rising sun.
Mm-hmm.
that the Japanese Navy still use to this day,
Yeah.
and he got shit for that.
Really?
Yeah, because some people complained. Because it's the one with the rays, the sun rays.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, and he got crap for that. And the thing was based purely on Japanese anime style.
Yeah.
So
Wow. Yeah, I don't want to go on a rage. I could easily start raging right now, but I'm not gonna. There's things I could say, but I won't. I won't. My frustrations with certain things. But I won't do that.
I know I get into trouble if I ever put a World War II game on, because I'd have loads of German air recognition flags everywhere.
Yeah, that's the. See, I was just gonna say something about that.
And that would trigger people.
Oh my God. It's terrible. I mean, we're talking about history here. You know? But the only thing I'll say is I've seen this happen. I'm seeing it happen in the gaming industry where things are whitewashed and they're not showing the proper actual symbols that were being used. Like you go back 10, 15, 20 years ago in the wargaming hobby, it didn't matter. You were showing the real symbols. The swastika, for example. You would see that on your models.
Yeah, well, it's crazy. I had back in the 90s when I first got seriously into historicals, one of the guys I used to play with was Jewish.
Yeah.
His favourite force was German.
There you go.
World War II.
Yeah.
That's what he played with.
Yeah.
And yet he was Jewish. But he didn't care. He said it's the past, it's history. He just wanted to play the game. He didn't care about any of that anymore.
Yeah. They gotta sanitize all this stuff so nobody's offended. Which is wrong. You can't do that. I want to see the real history. I want to see videos with raw, real footage. I want to be shocked by the reality of history. I don't want it whitewashed, hidden, blurred over, or use alternative symbols that weren't really used. I don't want to see that. I don't like that. I mean, it's yeah, see, I don't want to go too off on it. You know what I mean, Neil. You know exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, just waiting for this paint to dry, and then I can get in to start doing the detail work on the ground. So
Good.
Some dry brushing of some light colours, and then whitewash the fencing, and picket fencing at the front. And then I don't know if you can see. Let me get my camera back up. Oh, I think it's frozen again. Yeah. Yeah. Bit at the edge, I've got a bit of foam core.
I see.
It's like so I'm gonna do it like a hedge or like an overgrown bush bit, and I use that as just
nice.
give it something to hold on to. So it's not just the foam.
Mm-hmm. Did I see you take the roof off of that? Does the roof come off or no?
No, it's hollow underneath, but yeah, the roof doesn't come off.
Well, that's good.
I mean, you probably could if you wanted to, but but then I tend to just glue it on and then just fill it full of putty so it makes it light, tight. So when you put like a one of those cheap electric tea lights in, and it flickers through the lights, it doesn't come out through the roof or anything. I did it on a church, but I find what I've got to do is I've got to varnish the inside of the window to diffuse the light. Otherwise, it looks, see the tea light and it looks a bit wrong.
Yeah.
So, but it looks good when you turn the lights off because the church is in the living room on the bookshelf, on one of the shelves of the bookshelf, and you put the tea light in there so you can't see the actual tea light. You can't see the flame of the tea light.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks quite good with it flickering through the windows.
Huh. Yeah, I bet it would.
But I think it just needs me to spray the inside of the windows with a matte varnish just to defuse it a bit.
Mm-hmm.
That way you'll still get the shine of so it looks like glass on the outside, but you won't see the direct light from on the inside. That should look pretty good. I'm gonna do some gardens on one side.
Mm-hmm.
And there'll be like probably on this side I'll do some gardens maybe, or actually might even do this side. Yeah, I'm gonna do gardens on this side, and then on the outside of this part I've got some corn plants, some O-gauge corn plants.
Ah, alright. That'll work.
That I'm gonna use. Yeah. It's only gonna be me using it, so I'm gonna be careful with it. I'm not gonna knock it or anything.
Do you ever see your old gaming mates when you used to play and go over their house and all this?
Online, but not because I just can't get out anymore.
Yeah.
It's just too much for me to go out and game. So.
Do you think you'll do any solo gaming?
Probably. That's what I'm slowly building up for this. I'll do a little like 1 hour war game type thing.
Mm-hmm. The question is though, where do you have to play?
Well, I'll only do like a 3-foot square board.
Okay.
So it'll only be what they do, six units a side.
Okay.
Something like that. So, and 3 foot by 3 foot would be big enough for my size regiments, because they're what 100 mil? No, 200. Because they're 5 of these 40 by 40 stands makes up a regiment.
Yeah. That ain't bad.
And then the guns are on bigger, slightly bigger, 70 by 90, I think they are.
Yeah.
Guns. So I could put like full crew on.
Nice. Nice.
So the one I've done, I've done the gun and it's on one base and it's got, let me think, 1, 2, 3, I think it's got 5 or 6 crew on it. And then I'm going to do the limber on a separate base and put the 2 extra crew on the limber.
There you go.
Limber base. So you've got a full crew of 7. Was it 8? Is it 8? I think.
Would you say?
I've got it somewhere.
Would you say the American Civil War is your favorite period?
Probably at the moment, yeah. No.
Yeah. So you gravitate between that and say Napoleonics or World War
All
II.
my tanks.
Yeah, your tanks.
I just like, because at the moment, because I'm doing a lot of reading on YouTube and things, there's some really good stuff on YouTube on this Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
I just found there's a channel group called Liberty Rifles,
Okay.
and they do like full size. They get loads of groups together and do like full size regiments.
Wow.
That's seeing those march in line.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. And there's a artillery group as well who've got a full artillery section.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 guns plus following on caissons. What was the one I seen? They had 2 guns with the limbers, then 2 caissons following. Then I think it was a supply wagon and a forge wagon.
Nice.
and all the dismounted gunners running after.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty cool as well. That's cool to see. And it's like a full. Is it 6 horse or 4 horse? I think that's 6 horse teams. Yeah. 4 horse teams.
Yeah.
But it's a full. It's the whatever they. It was the most commonest size is what they use. And it's a full. And they do the proper drill and everything, and there's videos of them doing the proper drill.
Yeah.
And there's loads of. You can find loads of videos of artillery firing with like proper loads, combat loads, rather than just the fake TV film loads.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a couple on. There's a good one I found, which is on the. Every year they have a competition. One of the National Guard bases.
Okay.
I'm trying to think where the base was. It was somewhere in the south, Georgia or Florida or somewhere. Every year they have a competition, and it's like smoothbores, rifles, mountains, and mortars.
Wow.
They do it how they did in the day. So they've got like they make a wooden target out of plywood, and then they'll put like a sheet of newspaper, and then a sheet of newspaper, like old-fashioned sheets. So like the old-fashioned wide sheets of newspaper.
Yeah.
But that'll be the target.
Cripes. That's legit.
Yes. I think if you go on YouTube and put artillery games, I think it should come up. I think that's what it's called. There's quite a few. There's one where I saw another one where they're firing a 32-pounder.
Yeah.
Which is pretty impressive. Yeah. And it's on a gun. It's on a normal like field carriage, not a siege carriage.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive seeing that fire.
Yeah, that would be pretty interesting to watch.
Yeah, there's quite a few artillery competitions they have. I've watched. There's a lot of it. They just find a farmer who's willing to let them use a field with a hill at the end of it.
Yep. We could do that over here.
Yeah.
What is it called again? Artillery games, did you say? Is that possibly the name?
I think it's games. And the picture on the front of the YouTube, the thumbnail is just like you'll see from behind looking at a line of guns.
Let me see if I can share my screen. Let's do a display capture again. Display capture. Make your screen a little smaller. Hell Let Loose. That's a game. Artillery Games. History Channel.
Yeah, that one. Yep. It's at some National Guard place. National Guard base where they do it, and it's like every year.
Let me check this guy out first. See if he's got more. Because he does have this video, and it's called Artillery Games History Channel. So it's a video from the History Channel.
Yeah, it's about, 40 minutes, 30, 40 minutes, something like that?
45 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. It's quite good. And
he's got more, though.
It's all like military loads and stuff like that.
He's got more videos, too.
I think if the second one, I think, is the one where they're in a farmer's field and they're firing over like a valley. Farmer's field, there's like a valley in it. And at the end, they shoot it. They've got some trailer that looks a bit like a container. It's an old trailer, and they shoot at that, and the bolt just goes straight through the trees behind it, and it's pretty impressive. But yeah, it shows the recoil of the guns as well, where they go back about 6 foot.
This looks like a big one. Let me look at this one's only 12 seconds long. Let me look at this one. Parrot rifle. I don't have the sound on. Boy, they're really shooting across the way there. Wow.
Well, yeah, because they're doing it exactly as they did it back in the 19th century.
Damn. This is, it's a parrot rifle. Long range targets. That's interesting. Gives you a new way of looking at things.
Yeah, there's quite a few different things. There's some of them.
Wow.
I watched one where they were firing a cannon with canister,
Yeah.
and they were using it to work out the dispersion of canister.
Yeah.
So when they went to like a battlefield, they could look out where all the balls the shot was, and they could work out where the batteries were from following the pattern of shot.
Yeah, I probably saw that one.
And that was pretty good because you could actually, when they say, "Oh, it sounds like ripping canvas," yeah, it definitely does.
Yep. I think I saw that one. It's quite profound. Can you imagine on a battlefield hearing that?
So they went quite far as well, didn't it? Yeah. They were finding them sort of like 300-400 meters away.
God. That's pretty cool. Who are these guys?
I think they're just reenactors or enthusiasts.
Camp Grayling, Michigan. Historic Artillery March.
Yeah, that might be. Yeah, that's a slightly different one than the one I saw. Same thing, but the one I saw, the targets weren't white. They were just like plain plywood with a bit of paper and a bit of newspaper on the front. So the same idea, same thing.
The hell's this? What is that thing? It's not one of those mini versions of a bigger gun, is it?
It might be a mountain gun. It's a smaller one. It might be a mountain gun. They do that as well.
Oh, cripes, they are hitting it. And show the little tiny gun. Just want to show this parrot blasting away. Look at that recoil. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Very informative. So interesting. Even the frickin' uniforms and dress and stuff and equipment and kit is useful information.
But you can see how much smoke comes out as well.
Yeah.
Another one where they were firing two of them at this farmer's field. They fired a couple of shots in quick succession. You couldn't see anything. It's just white smoke. If there was no wind after a couple of shots, that was it. You just firing blind, roughly the direction where you thought the enemy was.
Target is 6 by 4 foot, 1,000 yards distant. So that was 1,000 yards. Wow. Remember, a football field's 300 yards. So that's like over 3 football fields, American football fields. That's quite a haul. Yeah, that looked about right. What's another one? What's another one?
Yeah, the other one, the Liberty Rifles is the one that do the infantry stuff. And I can't remember what the artillery one is called, but it's part of the Liberty Rifles. They work together, but I can't remember what the artillery is called, the group is called, or YouTube channel is called.
Civil War artillery with full military loads. God damn. Let me look at this real quick. The History Channel one. It's too long to watch, but I'm gonna zip through this a little bit.
There is a cool one. There's a guy who does slow motion videos,
Yeah.
the slow motion camera,
Mm-hmm.
and he goes to one of these events and films the guns in slow motion firing.
Like this. That's what that was. Oh, there's the.
Yeah, yes, it's the guys who make this. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah, you can see it in slow motion.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
Holy smoke. Now, this is a rifled gun here. Look at that. Man. See, this is what I want to see. Unfiltered stuff, man. There's Neil himself. Remember that picture of you from a Civil War guy I found? It looked just like you. Remember that?
Yep.
I lost that picture. I'm going to find it again.
Still had long hair. I haven't got long hair anymore.
You did. That was great.
It's like that. It's that picture that's on my Discord.
Yeah?
That's from one of those things. What you would look like as a Viking. And that was when I did have my long hair, and I did it. And the wife looked at it and she goes, "But apart from making your hair a bit blacker, you don't look any different."
Yeah.
I said, "I know." Yeah, it's just a pain in the ass if I have to go in a hospital and anything with long hair. So cut it all off in the end. Yeah, I think it's really cool when they get the sights out and everything, and they work out how much powder to put in, and
Yeah. That's a little one.
that's a howitzer, isn't it? A 12-pounder howitzer.
Probably. This is really interesting. Really interesting. This is. Go ahead, Neil.
I was just saying that there is a lot of it. You want to get into it? There's a lot of it on YouTube.
Yeah.
The war artillery and stuff. There's a lot of it, and there's lots of videos showing like the proper drill and the position of the crews and everything. That's why I like the that one that do the full section. When they do the firing, they do the proper drill and everything. I'll find out what it is, and I'll put it on in Discord.
Mm-hmm. Please do.
I'll put a link to YouTube when I find it.
Jeez, look at those cannon. Hold on, let me get back
But
to
it's
the
pretty
chat
good.
here. Go ahead.
It's pretty cool seeing the full limber with the horse teams and everything. Is pretty cool.
RPG Grandma, how you doing? I'm just looking at some videos here. Big Small had to go. Midnight here. Okay, my friend. I'll see you tomorrow. All the way
Yeah,
from...
it's midnight here.
Yeah,
It's just gone midnight.
He's in Yorkshire. How far are you from
Well, that can't be
Yorkshire?
right. About 4 or 5 hours.
Really? Okay, so you're a little bit far.
Yeah, I'm down by Bristol. I'm about Gloucester. The city of Gloucester is closest to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's about half an hour away. And then Yorkshire is like diagonally north.
I wonder, Neil, if you could. I'm not asking you to do this, but I'm curious if you probably could find out what happened to Ian in terms of where he was interred or whatever happened to that, because nobody knows. Nobody.
No. Well, I did try when when everyone was looking into it.
Yeah.
I'll have to try again, but I did try then and I couldn't find anything, because normally there's notices in the papers or there's notices like online and stuff. And so I went to the county and did the registered deaths and everything, and I couldn't find anything. So
That's odd. That's really odd. I looked really hard myself looking at this papers and stuff online and nothing. I was thinking he would be the type that would probably be buried at sea. His ashes spread in the sea. I could see him having that done.
Well, yeah, seen all his most of his life until he retired was in the Navy, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. But the thing is, we don't know, and it's a shame.
Yeah.
You know, if he had like a stone or something somewhere in some cemetery or something, and we could take a picture of that or something. Because it's crazy how that all came about and happened, and it's just like, boom, gone. And there's nothing.
Yeah, I'll have another look round, see what I can find. There's got to be something.
He's got a sister. He's got a sister out there, and as far as I know, his wife is still alive.
I thought she died.
I
His
didn't.
wife died.
I didn't hear that.
I thought his wife died.
No, she outlived him. I know that. Unless she died just recently.
Because they weren't. Because she in a care home or something then?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know he was living on his own, wasn't he?
Yeah, she was put in a care home basically. He couldn't do it.
Well, because she had was it Alzheimer's or something?
Something to do with the brain. She didn't know who he was or anyone. She was just, her mind was gone. Anyway, let me get this off the screen. Yeah, now if you want to share some of those canon or Civil War stuff that you like, please do. Put it in the History Nerd, I think is the channel. Or wherever you want. I don't care. I'll find it.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Because one of the great things about American Civil War in particular is that it's popular in wargaming, and you all know why. Because we have access to reenactments, we have photographs, we have a lot of documentation and records to go on for this stuff. We've got battlefields preserved. You can go on these battlefields and find bullets, lodged in trees and stuff. So it's like a recent thing. So when you get into it, there's so much to get into, and that's great.
Yeah, I got a cool book a couple of months ago on the it's about the Texans at Antietam.
Yeah.
It's all like after battle reports and letters and newspapers, reports and things like that.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. They had some like newspaper reports from Texas.
Yeah.
And it was like, how they beat the Union Army and chased it back into Maryland, and you think, yeah, not quite.
Yeah.
They just didn't have a clue what was going on.
That's a long way off.
Yeah.
RPG Grammar. Go ahead.
Usually it was which town it was.
There are Civil War groups and mountain man folks in my area. The Civil War folks adopt standard bred horses to pull standard bred horses to pull cannons and wagons, and they got more modern guns in the show.
Pretty cool because they get when they make the carriages for the cannons, they get the most of the woodwork is done by the Amish.
Yeah.
Because they still make wagon wheels and things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do. It's really cool to go to places where battles happened. It makes the history real. I know there's a lot where I'm like in the center of a lot of battlefields. I mean, I'm right in that central area, right 2 hours southwest or west of New York City in Pennsylvania. So you got Brandywine, you got the Monongahela battlefield where Braddock's Massacre was. You've got Gettysburg, you've got Trenton, you got Valley Forge, and I'm right next to Virginia. You got a lot of battles in Virginia.
Yeah.
So it's like the hub. Rhode Island, Battle of New York. We're talking American War of Independence there. But I'm surrounded by this. It's a perfect place to be, and I've never been to any of them except Valley Forge. It's terrible. I'm evil. It's terrible.
Yeah, there's quite a few English Civil War battlefields around where I live.
Yeah.
Roundway Down's not far from. Wait, not far. It's about 40 minutes away. Devizes, Newbury. They're all pretty. Bristol. It's all pretty close.
But they're not really preserved well. It's what do you got, a small little patch of ground with a statue or something, and that's about it? How good is the preservation of the battlefields there?
Nah, it's not. Well, it's because they were the Civil War ones about nearly 400 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't bother about it.
Yeah.
They've had the enclosures since, so a lot of the field boundaries and everything have been built up since.
Yeah.
I think one of the most unchanged ones is Edge Hill.
Yeah.
Because it's a Ministry of Defence site.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but so it's one of the, you can't visit it, but it's one of the most unchanged ones.
Really? Wow.
The towers, if you can go to the village of Edge Hill, and there's a pub that's got a tower, and the tower's from the time period or earlier, like a medieval watchtower sort of thing.
Wow, that would be cool.
And you can go to Tewkesbury and see where the battlefield is, and Worcester and stuff.
Yeah.
I think Tewkesbury, most of the battlefield is not built on because it's in like a valley with a stream, so it's a bit marshy. I think some of Tewkesbury's the battlefield has been built on, but I think the bit by the Abbey and stuff hasn't been built on because it's a water meadow sort of thing. So you won't want to build houses there. And say the cathedral's still there, and that's a lot of the old houses are still there from the time period.
Mm-hmm. Wish I could get Stefan on here to talk with us because he did a lot of reenacting, English Civil Wars stuff. I used to love talking to him because he had so many stories to share about his reenacting days and his war game club stuff that he's done. Great guy to talk to. I miss that. He's been in houses when he was going to school. He was living in a house at some point, and this house was all. Go ahead.
Wasn't he a janitor or something like that?
Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, it could be.
He was like a. I don't think he was a teacher. I'm not sure. I don't think he was a teacher. I think he was like a groundsman or something like that. I think. Pretty sure that's what he was.
And he was living in a freaking little stone house that was from that era.
Yeah.
You could see the bullet holes. It's, oh my God, really? Holy smokes, man. I love that. He talks about all the times where he was a pikeman at one point, and how the press of the bodies was so strong you literally lifted off the ground, and wherever they go is where you go. You just stood there with your pike in hand, and that's it. God, that's great, man. Also, you can find some times that are sometimes that the area identified is not the area. If you really get into looking for places, one of my co-workers always was scavenge hunting for historic locations in California. Sometimes the site was right and sometimes it wasn't. Interesting. Yeah, you could do that, Grandma. I've seen apps that do that too.
Well, they just done that on one of the War of the Roses battlefield, the one where what's his name was killed.
I know who you mean.
Oh, what's his name?
I don't know. I don't remember. I know
the one that was buried in the car park.
Yeah.
They just found his body.
Yep. Crazy.
Yeah, the battlefield is what, half an hour or so, 45 minutes from where I live.
Wow.
And they've had to move that because where they put the battle, they got put flags where the
Yeah.
two armies started,
Yeah.
banners, and they're in the wrong place because they were doing surveys, and the local metal detectors kept finding all this shot,
Huh.
and they started finding cannonballs, and they found out they worked out where the artillery was and everything, and yeah, the battlefield was slightly in the wrong area. They even
God.
found like a decoration for a belt that one of the either the king or one of his retinue would have worn
Mm-hmm.
in this
Imagine
boggy
that.
area where they think that he charged into.
Mm-hmm.
Richard the Third, that's it, isn't it? Is it Richard the
Richard.
Third? No, not Richard the Third. Oh,
I know Ian used to joke about that. I can't remember the name. I know who you're talking about. I remember when they found it. Car park.
yeah, yeah.
Ay,
Can't
ay,
remember
ay.
that.
Well, Google it. Give it the old Google.
Yeah, but but yeah, that battlefield I don't know if did move it, but yeah, they found out where they put the flags and everything was wrong fields.
Ancient battlefields. Cripes. You think about how much history well, this goes for Europe altogether. I say this because over here in the States, our history only goes back 200, almost 50 years. That's it. Before that, it was all Indian cultures and wars, and maybe some Vikings too. But that's it. There's not like where you are. You can trace this history back to the barbarians and the Celts and this stuff going on. And it's such ancient over there. And you're walking on that same ground. All these famous battles.
My town's a Roman town.
March says it's Richard III. I guess it's Richard III.
Yeah.
Did Vincent Price
town
play
I live
him?
in was a Roman town. There still remains of the walls and the remain of the amphitheatre.
That's crazy, man. Crazy.
It's only a hole in the ground on top of a hill, but
Still.
it's where the amphitheatre was. It still looks like an amphitheatre. When you get inside it, it still looks like an amphitheatre.
Yeah. That's cool. We don't have that over here. We got.
It was fun. It was funny because when I went to visit my sister in Seattle, we went downtown and they've got like the downtown has been raised,
Yeah.
so there's like an underground bit, and we went on a tour of it. And the fellow goes, "Where's everyone come from?" And I had to say I come from the UK, and she goes, "Well, I hope you enjoy our 70 years of history or whatever it was,
Yeah.
100 years of history or whatever it was."
Yeah. March says Richard III.
Yeah, it was Richard III. I was thinking of Richard I. That's why I thought I was wrong.
Didn't Vincent Price play Richard III in that movie? Or am I wrong? That War of the Roses thing?
It was, who was it? I can see him. Yeah, that weird haircut, bowl cut. Oh, like a bob thing, wasn't it?
Oh, that guy.
What was it? Oh,
The one giving the big speech?
no, that was Sir Laurence Olivier doing Henry V.
Shows you how much I know.
If you're thinking of one in like the plate mail and everything,
Yeah.
doing this, yeah, that was Laurence Olivier in
Was it
Henry
really?
V.
Wow.
In that was made in like 44, something like that. 43, 44. And that's got more accurate armour than the modern Henry V, one they did a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Abomination of a film.
Was it?
Oh, it's the armour was terrible.
Yeah. That's too bad.
Well, because if you look at the real armour and like King's armors and things, and then you look at the armor that they wore in that film. Because what's the name? Patterson was in it. The guy from Twilight. He was the French king or the French prince. His armor looked like a piece of shit. Didn't fit him. It was terrible.
Drove you crazy, didn't it, Neil? Drove you crazy.
Oh, you see real plate armor, and it's even they did the Battle of Agincourt. Instead of having what really happened was Henry was stood in the centre in his full panoply, so the French could see him. They had him sneaking in a wood somewhere, trying to do an ambush. Like, what the hell are you doing? Oh, it's terrible.
Well, there you go. Neil's movie review. 2 thumbs down.
The only semi-realistic bit was the fight between Henry V when he was a prince and one of the barons who was rebelling, and they had a one-on-one fight, and it turned into like a grapple with daggers.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only thing that's how it would have been. That's how those fights when you're in full plate would end up.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Because you can't use a sword, because slashing someone with a sword when they're in plate mail is going to do nothing. But apart from that, the armor was look, they made better armor with a roll of tinfoil.
It's god awful, terrible.
It was. For something that was supposed to be a Hollywood style production, it was really bad.
Mind-boggling.
Especially when there's so much information around nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
And so many reenactors with proper armor.
I don't know why they didn't be a little bit more accurate. Put a little bit more effort into it. Representation. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it just because you could tell the arm, like real plate armor is fitted to the person, so it fits perfectly. This stuff was like the helmets wobbling on their heads, and it just looked really. If you see it, it looks really bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the guy who plays Henry V is the main character from Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Timothy something, isn't it? Is his name?
The new Dune?
I think. Yeah, the new one.
I didn't see that one.
I'm pretty sure it's Tim who plays Henry V character. And then you got the guy from Twilight plays the French Dauphin.
Well, there's the mistake they made right there. Do they have a lot of reenactors for that era?
Oh yeah,
Groups?
in this country,
Yeah.
they just had a big show a couple of weeks ago at Tewkesbury.
Yeah.
You put Tewkesbury medieval fair, and you'll see them in full plate armor and everything. Billman, Bowman, the lot. Have you seen the Scalia Gladiatorus channel?
Mm-hmm.
Guy who sells all the swords and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I know the guy.
He's there, and also there's the other guy who does a lot of horseback stuff, medieval horseback stuff, with longer hair. Oh, what's his name? I can't remember his name now. He's a CEO of a gaming company, but he does it as well in full plate armor.
What is it called? Tewkesbury Reenactment Fair? Or Fair?
Yeah. Or medieval fair. Tewkesbury.
Tewkesbury Medieval Festival.
Yeah.
Well, here's one video. Let me put it up.
Yeah, they have, say, full guys in the real historically accurate stuff. And you'll see how good it looks. How it fits the person properly.
Sights and sounds and scenes from the authentic, unique reenactment. Oh, they got, yeah. You're right. That's that era for sure.
Yep. Yeah, because there's a battle there during the War of Roses at Tewkesbury.
the lesser armed in the back.
Yeah.
These guys with the black and yellow, black and white. Red and
When
white.
if they show the guys who represent knights in full armor, it's pretty cool.
Uh-oh. Alright, break it up, break it up. Who is that guy? Security. They got cannons there.
There's even guys who do full on jousting as well.
So this is a whole multi-day festival, right?
Yeah, whole weekend.
A lot of marching around. Got any guys with horses?
Not sure, because I don't think there was horses that was mounted at the battle.
Really?
Most of all the Roses battles they weren't mounted.
Really? I didn't
Well,
know that.
Yeah, the English knights tended to fight on foot.
Huh.
That's why English knights' armor is more symmetrical.
Yeah.
Whereas if you look at, say, Italian armor, it's lopsided
Yeah.
because they tended to fight mounted more. So you had stronger on your left side to be able to take blows from lances, and then you had to have less on your right side so you could hold a lance.
Huh. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Also, the shoes are different. English shoes layer from the top, whereas Italian style shoes layer from the bottom. So if you're on a horse, you can't put a knife up through the shoes, whereas English knight shoes you could do because it layered from the top down.
Ah.
But because they fought on foot, it didn't matter.
Huh.
Yeah, if you do, I'm pretty sure it's this Scolia Gladiatorus channel. He's got some videos of him like the last few years being at the festival because he does part of the King's bodyguard.
Jeez, they got a lot of people at this one. And they're going at it. It's the end of that. Hooking and pulling. Wow, that's interesting. Have you ever been to one of this era festivals or anything yourself?
No, I've been to the French Indian Wars one.
What, over there in the UK?
Yeah, and I've done one day in a Jacobite. Well, actually, I did 2 days. Once I did a day in the American Indian Wars one. As a red coat, and then I did one and Jacobite Rebellion.
Uh-huh.
I showed you the photo of me dressed up with the full red coat uniform on from the 18th century.
You took part in it?
Tricorn hat and everything.
You took part in it?
Tricorn hat, musket. What's that?
You took part in it?
Yeah. Only twice because my friend was into it and they needed some extra bodies.
I've watched these videos on. They do Baron's War stuff era over there as well, and I was watching some of those battles and get-togethers and that they do over there.
They do.
That interests me more, of course, than War of the Roses. But
There's famous Roman reenacting groups as well.
yeah.
Where they dress up as like early Imperial Legionnaires.
Let me check the chat real quick. I hear somebody chatting away there. RPG Grandma. I used to do reenactment Viking stuff years ago. The barbarian horde was always the funnest folks to hang with. Vikings, Gauls, and Huns too. The Gauls actually ended up starting a Roman legion unit as well. Fun times, Grandma, she says. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big one in Poland. They have a massive Dark Ages reenactment.
Yeah, ours, he used to do that stuff. He loves that stuff.
Yeah.
Over there in Poland. He was I saw a picture recently. He was all in his armor and everything. He's had it all down pat.
There's a big week-long festival. I say it's not the same though, because obviously the Russians can't come over anymore.
Yeah.
We used to get a lot of Russian participants.
Mm-hmm. What, over in Poland?
Yep. They used to be real hardcore as well, because they used to speak the proper language as well.
Mm-hmm.
The Old Norse.
Huh. There he is. Sleeping away. Fletcher? See some battles. So this is the what we were just talking about, the Tewkesbury Medieval Festival 2025. So it's a whole lot going on there.
Yep.
It looks pretty big too. That last video, for instance, had a lot of reenactors fighting that battle there. That was a lot of bodies.
Yeah, it's quite a major event nowadays in the UK.
I think there'd be reenactors around every corner over there. Such a small place and so much to reenact. My gosh. You get tired.
Anyway, I'm gonna leave you.
All right, my friend.
It's getting late.
I'll
pop in.
I hope. Man, really.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
So hopefully, when it gets a bit cooler as well, I'll be able to do some painting. Which
Yeah.
will be good.
Me too. All right. Now you sleep
right,
good and take care of yourself.
All right, catch you guys later. Have a good one.
Toodaloos. There he goes. History can be fun. Well, I'm a history nerd, so I know all about it. Good to talk to Neil. He's been struggling with poor health for years now, it seems. And I've known him for a long time. But he's still chipping away, keeping at it, enjoying his hobby as best he can. Mostly painting. Let me get this off the screen. Let me read this. Fun times. Neighbor was in the reenactment group too. The Brewers Guild. Sounds fun. Oh, excuse me. Taste test his creations. I wonder how that went. I have hand-forged battle axe with Icelandic Old Norse runes that do say things in Icelandic. Also a broadsword still. There you go. Grandma's up on things. She's keeping tabs on things. Dun, dun, dun. Ba-dun, ba-dun, ba-dun. Actually, let me leave that on. And then, if I go over to Discord and shut off the pop-out chat, what happens? Does it disappear for me? Does it automatically disappear? No, it turned into that. What the heck is that about? Why did that pop up? What is that? What's on the screen right now? That I can't get rid of. That's Discord. What the heck is that? Where is that from? Am I screen sharing or what? What is that? It's not that. Hold on. I gotta find this. I don't know why that's on the screen. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, there it is. It's my Windows capture. I was capturing a window. Alright, let's get that off. Oop. Let me test this out again real quick. Alright. Okay. Let me keep that on. There. There is some plate mail and storage in the garage. Oh yeah? Got some plate armor kicking around? Some spare platage? Nice. Nice, Grandma. How's your project coming along? I didn't get to paint what I wanted to today. I finished my one strip though. Tomorrow I'm going to do another strip brand new. I've got 6 in all. I've almost got a full platoon. 36 figures, so I'm going to plus actually. I think it's 39. Also a teepee we use to take to schools to teach about Native American culture, Indian culture. I'm trying to break the habit of using the term indigenous or Native American. Not that I want to get into that topic, but I don't like using those terms. Anyway, English longbows. You mean Welshmen, don't you? The Welsh. That's where they got their longbows from. I know because I have them in my army. They're actually Welsh. Bastards, they knew how to shoot bows, that's for sure. How you been, Grandma? How is everything? Everything good? My stream is a bit iffy today. I gotta look at my settings in OBS and see what is changed, what is going on here. I did see something I didn't like. It wasn't using my NVIDIA for some reason, and I think that's usually what I use. So I gotta go back and sort that out. I don't know how that happened. Maybe a recent update on OBS. There's been a few of them. And it just reset that. I don't want to be using what it's using. Coming along, about to start working on stairs. Oh yeah, for your little creation you got working on there. That's good. It's looking good. Every time I look at it, I ask myself, would I want to play in that dungeon? I mean, moving around as an adventurer with my sword and shield, creeping down hallways, dark. Could I do that? What would this look like in real life? I keep thinking of that. Yeah, that looks dark and dangerous for sure. It's coming along good. Oh, forgot what I was going to do there. Let me go look at something real quick. Close that down and let's scoot over to the stream and make sure it's all up and up. Yeah. Everything seems perfect at the moment for YouTube. I was having a miserable time with that. I don't know if you've streamed lately yourself, RPG Grandma. I'm not sure you do live streams, do you? Do you live stream? I don't think I remember seeing you doing any. You do your videos. I've been having trouble with my live streams past couple days. Last couple sessions. Getting set up for next thing to add to the model of adventure area. Going for dark and dangerous. You are. Watch out for RPG Grandma. She is dark and dangerous. Should pull out that taekwondo. Do a couple leaps in the air. Parkour off the wall. An old flying back kick. Spinning back kick. Boom. Right to the jaw. Right, Grandma? Watch out, you guys. She's got pretty high fighting skill rating. Calabria. Put on her bandana. Big gi. Okay, you guys spread out. I have no idea how long I streamed today. It says only an hour and 46 minutes. I think I can add another hour and a half to that from my previous streams I did today. Maybe 2 hours. They were actually a disaster. I'm going to have to delete them. There's nothing on there. Keep this one up. Because I just had a miserable time. Ay, ay, ay. Things are going good here. Got things moving and shaking. Got some comments there in my past streams. Let me go over here and fix this. Actually, I can't delete them. I've got comments. Gotta read comments. Huh. Squirrel Hermit, he was on here today. Luke, of course. Everybody got lost in the streams. I was doing so many of them at one time, it seemed. I wasn't really, but YouTube would knock me off and start up a brand new stream automatically, so it was hard to track me down today. 101 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a cool down room at work. Yeah, says Squirrel Hermit. Of course, he works where there's furnaces. Alright, let me get rid of these. I'll be back again tomorrow, by the way. Let's delete that, and this, and this. Wow, I did 4 chats, 5 chats today? 6 chats I did today. That's how many times freaking YouTube knocked me off my stream and started a new one. 7 streams in total. Go figure, the one at work isn't even monetized. Click that. Let's delete these. Delete. I can't believe it's already almost 8 o'clock. Alright, let that delete. It was a good conversation with Neil, though. Enjoyed that. And you guys too. Live with Fritz. Save. Alright, that looks good enough to me. Don't need a thumbnail. The Sultans of Swing. Do, 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 do. All right. All right, folks, I'm going to call it here. I'm pretty much done. I think we streamed at least 3 hours. We did our normal tour. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow again. I'll be on. I got another strip to do. And some good conversation. We'll see if we can bring old Neil back again. Maybe the Squirrel Hermit. He did drop in today. Maybe RPG Grandma. She dropped in too. We'll see. So with that, I'll leave you guys. Have a wonderful evening. Fantastic rest of the week. Take care of yourselves. And remember, hang in there, because it's only going to get better. And we'll talk to you soon.